Hello, Junior 4 students. How are you? Welcome to your science class. As we will study now, lesson 3 from concept 2, unit 3. This is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and press the bell button to get all the new notifications. Okay, we will start now. Activity 6, fossil fuel formation. As last time we talked about the types of fuels, and we know that there are two types. We have fossil fuel and biofuel. Now we will talk about the formation of fossil fuel. It isn't a new topic. We talked before about the fossil fuel formation, as fossil fuels is formed from the decomposition of the remains of living organisms that buried over millions of years, okay, under the Earth's surface, okay. As in the steps of the fossil fuel formation, first start with the death of marine living organisms that have lived in ancient time from millions of years, okay? After that, step 2, we have the remains of these marine living organisms are buried and covered with sediments and rocks. And we know sediments means small particles of sands and small rocks, okay? Then the last step, due to the effect of heat and pressure under the Earth's surface, yes, what happens? They turned into oil or natural gas, okay, because oil and natural gas are a result of the decomposition of marine living organisms, okay? You know this information. So, we will start now activity 7. It's about living without electricity, okay? Electricity is a very important resource to use it in lighting or in operating devices, okay? As we know that the natural gas and oil are non-renewable resources of energy. What the meaning of non-renewable resources of energy? They are used with rates faster than their formation, or they can be formed, okay? Okay. And we use the natural gas and oil in generating electricity, okay? As nowadays, recently means today, okay, or nowadays. The renewable resources means what? Yes, the resources that can be replaced, okay, quickly after we use them. Okay, like what? Like we have wind is a renewable resource of energy, okay, and we have the water flow is also a renewable resource of energy. These are natural resources which are renewable resources, okay? So nowadays we use wind and water, and we call water hydropower, as hydro means water and power, as we use water to in the power station, so this is hydropower. We use water, the flowing of water, in generating electricity. So we use the wind and the water, which is hydropower, in generating electricity in many places, okay? We can generate electricity in the power station by using even non-renewable resources as oil, natural gases or coal, or by using renewable resources as water and wind, what are called hydropower and wind. But even we use non-renewable resources or renewable resources, we need to conserve energy, okay? We need to conserve energy as to protect it from running out, okay? And we should conserve the energy through many ways. Can you think with me how to conserve our use for the electrical energy? Yes, to conserve the electrical energy, should reduce our use for the electrical energy as what? As you see here, turning off light when they aren't needed. Don't let the light turn it on while you don't need this light in this room, okay? So turning off light when you don't need this light or when they aren't needed. The lights in this room aren't needed, okay? Also, we should conserve the electrical energy by, this is called unplug, to take the plug from the socket. This is called unplug. So we need to unplug, okay? What? Electrical devices or appliances. What is the appliances? As you see here, this is appliances as blender, mixer, iron, toaster. This is called appliances, okay? So we need to unplug electrical devices when they aren't used, and we need to turn off lights when they aren't needed, okay? So here, if you are studying and the electric current being cut off while you are studying, what should you do? This is the electric current being cut off, okay? This is a cutting off the electric current, okay, as you see here. So what should you do in this situation? No, you want to sleep? No, this is not right. You shouldn't delay today's work until tomorrow. You know that? Okay, so you should continue your studying. How? Yes, by using candle instead of electric lamp, okay? Candle or the flash from the mobiles or flashlight, okay? So you should use candle instead of electric lamp. And you should, if you depend on your studying on computer or laptop, so you should, instead of this, use paper and pen in studying, okay? So you can study in the time in when the electric current being cut off by using paper and pen instead of computer, and by using candles instead of what? The light. Here we reach to the activity 8, okay? Using fossil fuels to generate electricity, okay? As now we know the fossil fuels have many uses. As what? Yes, we use them in many uses, like using gasoline and natural gas in operating cars, yes, and using oil, coal, and natural gas in generating electricity. So, well done, Junior 4 students. Okay, do you remember when we talked about the coal and how the coal is used in generating electricity? Yes, we said that the coal is burnt and the thermal energy is produced and it is converted into kinetic energy to operate certain devices. Now, we will talk about these certain devices, okay? As you see here, we use fossil fuel, even it is oil or gasoline or coal, yes, and when these fossil fuels is burned, so there is a thermal energy produced, and then we use this thermal energy as the first step here in how we use the fossil fuel to produce electricity, as the fossil fuel is burned in the electric power station, which is called power plant, okay, to produce thermal energy, okay? Okay, then we use this thermal energy, okay, as to heat water, okay, to make steam. You know steam? Yes. When the water boils, a steam formed as it is the water vapor, okay? So the second step here, the steam rises as the thermal energy is used to heat water to make steam, okay? Then we use this steam, as you see here, to make the turbine work, okay? As this steam, okay, go through pipe, okay, to the turbine causes what? The turbine to move, okay? So here the thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy, okay? Is this point clear? As we start from, we burn the fossil fuel. The thermal energy is used to heat the water. Then steam is rising, okay? And then the steam is used to operate the turbine, okay? And in this, the turbine well moves, okay? So it causes what? Kinetic energy. As you see here, as the third step we have, the steam turns the turbine as the steam is directed through a pipe, okay? As you see, there is a pipe here, and used to turn the turbine, okay? Now the turbine is moving, okay? This is a picture for the turbine to imagine it, okay? And then the turbine turns a generator. As the movement, the turbine produces kinetic energy, okay, which used to operate the generator, okay? And when the generator turns on, okay, by this kinetic energy, it converts the kinetic energy into electrical energy. What is generator? It is a device that converts kinetic energy into electrical energy, okay? So here, this is the fourth step. As the turbine turns, a generator, as the movement of the turbine produce kinetic energy, which used to operate the generator. As you see, this is a generator, okay, which convert the kinetic energy into electrical energy. And this is another generator, and this a small generator that you may saw before, okay? Then, after that, we have now electrical energy. So, step number 5, this electrical energy is transferred, okay, to homes, travels to homes to operate different devices through what? Wires. So, electrical energy now is transferred to homes to operate different devices, and this by traveling through wires. Yes, you know, copper wires, yes. And as you see here, we use this electrical energy in lighting houses and in operating many devices like television, or to operate appliances. As you see here, with this, we finished our lesson. I hope you enjoy it. So see you next video inshallah. Thank you for watching and goodbye.